What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am the Bald Ginger. We're jumping back into some road to the show. We have the New York Mets coming to town for a 3-game set here. And as you can see, we're both the Diamondbacks and the Mets are doing really good this season so far. I know we're a whopping like 15, 16 games into it, but still. Oh, wow. 18 games for the Diamondbacks, 15 for the Mets. Whatever. Both records are exemplary. Definitely pipe dream type of stuff. So here we go back to our regular uniforms instead of the Serpentos. So, alright, no City Connect this time around. Let's see what happens here. Okay, thank you for that. Yeah. Alright, we're going to kick things off here. Bottom of the first, we are at a 1-1 tie so far. 2 outs, nobody on. I'm batting out of the cleanup spot today with a .292 batting average coming into this one. David Peterson on the mound, and I'm going to get a dynamic challenge because the bases are empty. And, yeah, single or better. That's the whole goal, right? Peterson on the mound for the Mets, though. He does throw a 95-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 94 on the sinker, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat from the left-hander. Ooh, four-seamer just above the knees. Took it because I thought it was going to drop out. It did not. And we have an 0-1 count to start things here. Next pitch. Swing at a slider below the knees. Awesome. I am just doing phenomenal here. 0-2 the count after watching a strike, swinging at a ball. And here we go. 2-strike pitch. Up, and in. Four-seamer there, not going to get the call. About 1.5 feet above the zone. So we have a 1-2 count now. Next pitch. Way outside with a 12-6 curve. Not even tempting. So the count is now even at 2-2. 14th pitch of the game so far for Peterson is below the knees of the four-seamer. That runs the count full. 3-2 the count. I did not see that coming after going down 0-2 to start this at-bat. Payoff pitch on the way. And it's a chopper to third. I'm not going to beat that out. No, sir. Gets me easily. That's going to end things here in the first inning. We're moving on to the second, tied at 1 run apiece. All right, we come back top of the third, still a 1-1 ball game. 2 outs, nobody on for Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 1 on the day after popping out in the first inning, but he is hitting .295 so far on this young season. 0-1 count for him against starter Ryan Nelson, who's on the mound for the Diamondbacks. Hot shot to me at third, but we'll scoop that up. Throw across will be in plenty of time. Top of the third is now over. We're moving to the bottom half, see if we can get another run or 3 on the board. Let's see what happens. We come back bottom of the fourth. Still a 1-1 ball game. 1 out, nobody on for me as I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day. David Peterson still on the mound for the Mets. First pitch from him. In the zone, and we send it out to right center field. That's definitely going to get down for extra bases. As that one hops off the top of the wall, we're going 3. This is going to be a mistake. Yeah, they got me at third. Dang it. That's what I get for trying to stretch a triple out of it. Still a double with being thrown out at third, so I guess that's a base hit. You betcha. 1 for 2 day at the plate for me as I'm coming in for the third time in the bottom of the fifth. 4-3 lead for the Diamondbacks now. 2 outs and a runner on second. David Peterson still on the mound. And we float 1 out to deep left field. That's going to get caught short of the warning track there by the show 24 sign. And that's going to retire the side. 5 innings have come and gone now in Arizona, and we lead the Mets by a score of 4-3. Top of the 7th, we come back. Diamondbacks are up 7-3. 1 out, nobody on for Joey Meneses. He's 0 for 2 on the day with a pair of groundouts so far, and he's worked an 0-1 count here against Ryan Nelson. Let's see if we can make that an 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. He's going to bunt one down the third baseline. That's a quick rolling pitch, though. We got him. That's 3 groundouts, I suppose. Bunt for a hit, not successful for him. And that is out number 2 in the top of the 7th. Bottom half of the inning, we're coming in with 1 out and a runner on first. Belly full of Cracker Jack here. And I'm standing in 1 for 3 on the day, and now we have Tyler McGill on the mound for the Mets out of the bullpen. He hits 97 on the four-seamer, 90 on his circle change, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch. Popped up a four-seamer on the inner third. Man, of all the things to not do in that at-bat, that was it. So yeah, simple 1 pitch out for McGill on the mound. It's unfortunate for me, though. Diamondbacks do win the game, 8-3 the final score here in game number 1. So we're going to move on to game number 2, see if we can continue our winning ways. And while that one's loading in, you know what time it is. It's time for me to remind you, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. So here we go. I'm coming up to the plate here in the bottom of the first. Again, a 1-1 ball game as I'm standing in with 1 out and nobody on. Out of the number 3 hole in the order against Griffin Canning. He throws a 97-mile-an-hour 4-seamer, 91 on the slider, 90 on the circle change, 97 on the 2-seamer, and a slurve at 84. First pitch is a slider off the outside corner. Got a piece of it and fouled it away. 0-1 the count. I got to remind myself, no matter how amped up I get about this, they are going to try to pitch around me to some degree. And there we go. Slider off the outside corner taken for a ball. So that runs the count to 1-1. We got ones everywhere. First inning, 1-1 ball game, 1-1 count. Third pitch of the at-bat is inside to make a 2-1 count. We'll take that. Pitch number 4 of the at-bat from Canning. Oh, he's hung me a circle change on the inner third. That's going to deep right field, but it is caught just short of the warning track. So that is out number 2 in the bottom of the first. It's unfortunate for me. Again. We come back top of the second, still a 1-1 ball game. 1 out, nobody on. 1-1 the count for Drew Gilbert, who's standing in for the first time today. A lowly 121 batting average. His OPS is only 362. Holy cow. Luis Severino is the man on the mound for the Diamondbacks now. And this right-hander is going to kick and deal for pitch number 22 of his outing. And it's a ground ball to me at third. We'll scoop it up, throw across the diamond. Will be in plenty of time despite the speed of Gilbert. And that is out number 2 here in the top of the second. Next batter is Kevin Parada. He's hitting .333 on the season. And he's got an 0-1 count against Luis Severino. Let's see what the 0-1 pitch gets us. It's another bunt down the third base line. Slow roller. He's putting a... Yeah, no way am I going to get him. I got him? How does that work? When I think I'm going to get him, they beat it out easily. And when I think there's no way I'm going to get him, I get him. Somebody explain this to me in the comments, because I can't quite figure that out. We come back bottom of the third, still a 1-1 ball game. Runner on first, 2 away as I'm standing in for the second time today. 0 for 1 so far against Griffin Canning. We'll see what we get here in the second at-bat. First pitch is a 2-seamer off the outside corner. 1-0 the count to start things here. Second pitch. Gripped and ripped into left field. This ball's not going to leave the yard, though. It is caught by the left fielder. So I'm getting decent hits, just can't seem to get one down. And when I did get one down in the first game, I got thrown out at third. So here we go. We come back bottom of the fifth. Mets are up 4-1 now. Runners on the corners and 2 away for me as I'm standing in over 2 on the day. Let's see what I get from Griffin Canning this time around. Ooh, slider just above the knees. Fouled it away, though. And we have an 0-1 count. I'm hitting a whopping .217 with runners in scoring position this season. Nowhere near last season's numbers. 4-seamer at the top of the zone is fouled away with a late swing. And that runs my count to 0-2. Willing to bet he's going to try to get me to reach low and away here. Let's see what we get. No, it was low, but not away. Slider below the knees on the outer third, and that's a strikeout for me. Way too aggressive in that at-bat. All right, we come back top of the sixth. Kevin Parada at the plate for the Mets again. He's 1 for 2 on the day, with a single and a run scored. 2 for 5 on the season, so he hasn't been up for very long, has he? Well, if he has been, he hasn't seen much action. 2 outs and a runner on second for him, and he's worked a 2-1 count against Kyle Nelson, who's on the mound out of the bullpen for the Diamondbacks. Windup and the pitch from the lefty. Oh, that's one into left field. It's going to get down. Yeah, no chance of me cutting that one off. No chance of getting him at the plate. And it is now a 5-1 ball game after that RBI single by Kevin Parada. All right, we come back bottom of the seventh. It is now a 5-3 ball game. The Mets still have the lead. Runner on first and 1 away for me as I'm standing in 0 for 3 on the day, 1 for 7 on the series. Anthony Desclafani is the man on the mound out of the bullpen for the Mets. He hits 90 on the slider, 95 on his sinker and 4-seamer, 89 on the circle change, 84 on the 12-6 curve. First pitch got me reaching for a slider low and away. 0-1 the count. That was one I was much better off watching. Next pitch. Oh, another low slider on the outer third. Swung on and missed. 0-2 the count instead of 2-0. 3 pitches, 3 sliders, 3 outside the zone, 3 swings, 3 misses, and back to the dugout I go. My God. That was a terrible at-bat. We come back bottom of the ninth. 6-3 lead for the Mets. Runner on first, 2 away. Edwin Diaz on the mound, and I get a boss battle challenge against him. And I don't think I'm going to hit the home run, but I'm going to go for it anyway. Because, you know, I either hit the home run or the game's over. Diaz does throw in a 101 mile an hour 4-seamer, 93 on the slider, 99 on the 2-seamer. First pitch inside with the 100 mile an hour 4-seamer. 1-0 the count for me to start this at bat. Second pitch now from Diaz. Not a home run, but it'll be a double down the right field line as that goes all the way to the corner. Runner from first is getting sent around. Are you kidding me? Oh, no. He's in safely, though. RBI double here in the bottom of the ninth to make it a 6-4 ball game. Ooh, a little bit of clutch hitting there. Extends my little baby hit streak, so I'll take it. Diamondbacks end up losing the game 6-5, the final score here in game number 2, so we are tied at 1 game apiece. We're going to move on to game number 3 and see who can win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Come on, PlayStation. Let's get her loaded in here. While that's loading, I'm going to get myself a little drink. My throat's getting dry over here. Oh, yeah. All right. We're coming into game number 3. Bottom of the first, 2 outs, nobody on, no score. Sean Manaea on the mound for the Mets. He throws a 96 mile an hour 4-seamer. That's, well, 95 on the sinker. That's pretty quick, I suppose. First pitch from the left-hander. Inside with the 4-seamer. 1-0 the count. Start this at bat. Finally, I'm learning to watch the first pitch here. Second pitch from Manaea. Inside corner, but we force it into right field. And there's the extension of the old hitting streak. And yeah, we'll take the single on Jackie Robinson Day. Top of the third, we come back. Mets are leading 3-0. 1 out, nobody on for Francisco Alvarez. He's 0 for 1 today and 1 for 5 on the series. And he's worked an 0-1 count against Brandon Pfaadt. Wind up and the pitch from Pfaadt. Ground ball to me at third. We'll scoop that up. The throw across will not even be close. Beat him by a mile. 2 away now in the top of the third. Bottom half of the inning. I'm standing in for the second time today. 1 for 1 so far. Runners on second and third. Only 1 out. Sean Manaea still on the mound for the Mets. And the first pitch of the at-bat from him. Chopper to second. That will score the run. So an RBI ground out. Grind out? Yeah. Definitely didn't grind out that at-bat. We swung at the first pitch. But yeah, RBI ground out gets the Diamondbacks on the board. It is now a 3-1 ball game. We come back bottom of the fourth. It's a 5-3 ball game with the Diamondbacks in the lead. What happened here? I'd like to see that highlight video. I'm standing in for the third time. Tyler McGill now on the mound for the Mets out of the bullpen. He throws 97 on that 4-seamer, 90 on the circle change. And that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch. Ooh, 4-seamer just above the knees on the outer third. Got a piece of it and fouled it away. And we have an 0-1 count. Second pitch from McGill. Come on, big guy. Off the plate away with the 4-seamer. 1-1 the count after not offering it that pitch. The 1-1 pitch from McGill. Come on, big fella. Oh, swing and a miss at a slider low and away. That is becoming my kryptonite all over again here. I thought I had cured that itch, but I was wrong. We send a slider right at the top of the zone on the outer third out to deep center field. That's going to get caught, maybe? Maybe? No, sir, it's over the fence. Wow, all right. 7-3 ball game after that 2-run dinger. That thing had some hang time on it. I thought for sure that was going to get caught. Let's see if they give us a stat cast to see how long that hung up in the air, because that was up there forever. It just kept carrying out. Yeah, no hang time, unfortunately. 416 feet to left center field. We'll take it. We come back bottom of the fifth. Oh my gosh, it's a 12-3 ball game. Diamondbacks in the lead. 2 outs, nobody on. Anthony DeSclafani on the mound for the Mets now. He throws 90 on the slider, 95 on the sinker, 95 on the 4-seamer, 89 on the circle change, 84 on the 12-6 curve. First pitch of the at-bat from him is inside with the slider. 1-0 the count. Come on, big fella. Second pitch of the at-bat. Right back up the middle and into center field. We've got a single off of that one. We'll take it. We're having a much hotter game at the plate than what I thought I was going to have. I'll take it, though. It's a 3-hit ball game, if memory serves me right. Bottom of the 7th, we come back. It's a 13-7 score now with the Diamondbacks in the lead. Desclafani still towing the rubber for the Mets. 2 outs and a runner on second. I get a boss battle challenge against him. And I don't like any of these, but we'll go for trying to drive in the run. And let's see what we get here with the first pitch of this at-bat in the bottom of the 7th. Oh, saws me off. Sinker just off the inside corner. Popped up for the first baseman. And yeah, absolute failure for me in that at-bat. But, I mean, we've done quite a bit at the plate already, and it's only been 7 innings so far. We come back top of the 8th, 13-7. Oh, is still the score. Full count for Ramon Urias. He's 1 for 3 on the day with a solo dinger in his 7th inning at-bat. Runner on first, nobody out for him, and the payoff pitch is going to be on the way here from right-hander Dane Dunning. Double play would be nice. That's not going to be it. That one's into left field, gets down for the base hit, throw comes in. And that holds the lead runner to second base. So runners on first and second now with nobody out here in the top of the 8th. And the next batter is Ronnie Mauricio. He's 2 for 3 on the day. And he's got a 1-1 count. And they're expecting the bunt here as the infield is playing in. 1-1 pitch from Dane Dunning. Yep, he's got the bunt. And there it is. We're going to throw to second. Get that out. Relay to first won't be in time, but we got the runner at second. So, bunt for a hit. Not exactly successful. Runners on the corners now with 1 out in the top of the 8th. And the Diamondbacks are going to take the win here in game number 3, 13-8, the final score. We take 2 out of 3 from the visiting Mets to preserve our fairly stellar record. I went 3 for 5 today, 5 for 14 on the series, so that's tolerable in my mind. But yeah, that's going to be the end of the episode because this is the end of the series. So for those of you that have made it this far, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and do all the fun social media things. And we will see you in the next one.